While piracy was predominantly a male occupation, a minority of pirates were women. Female pirates, like other women in crime, faced gender and discrimination issues in both practicing this occupation and being punished for it. Pirates did not allow women onto the ships very often. Additionally, women were often regarded as bad luck among pirates. It was feared that the male members of the crew would argue and fight over the women. On many ships, women were prohibited by the ship's contract, which all crew members were required to sign. Because of the resistance to allowing women on board, many female pirates did not identify themselves as such. Anne Bonny, for example, dressed and acted as a man while on Captain Calico Jack's ship. She and Mary Read, another female pirate, are often identified as being unique in this regard. However, many women dressed as men during the golden age of piracy in an effort to take advantage of the many rights, privileges, and freedoms that were exclusive to men. The article contains a list of female pirates who are recognized by historians, listed in the time period they were active. Early pirates, Viking Age and medieval pirates, 16th century pirates, 17th century pirates, female interaction with pirates in the 18th century, business interactions during the golden age of piracy. Many men had to leave home to find employment to set sail for economic reasons. This left women with the responsibilities of taking on traditionally male roles and filling the jobs that were left behind. The need for women to fill these roles led them to be granted rights that had historically been exclusive to men. Women were allowed to trade, own ships, and work as retailers. Often they were innkeepers or ran alehouses. In some seaside towns, laws were even written to allow widows to keep the husband's responsibilities and property. This was important to local economies, as alehouses and other such establishments were centers of commerce, where pirates would congregate and trade with each other and with the people on shore. As heads of these establishments, women had a considerable amount of freedom in business. They boarded and fed pirates, bought illegally pirated goods, acted as pawnbrokers for pirates, and even gave out loans, something many men, let alone women, viewed with great caution in that time period. At times, female business owners would even hide their clients when authorities came looking to arrest them for piracy. Marriage. Some women chose to marry pirates. These men were often very wealthy, but the wives tended not to gain wealth as a result of the marriages, as it was difficult for pirates to send home wages and booty earned overseas. These women's houses and establishments were often used as safe havens for pirates, who were considered enemies of all nations. Piracy. Women sometimes became pirates themselves, though they tended to have to disguise themselves as men in order to do so. Pirates did not allow women onto the ships very often. Many women at the time were unable to perform the physically demanding tasks required of the crew. Additionally, women were often regarded as bad luck among pirates. It was feared that the male members of the crew would argue and fight over the women. On many ships, women were prohibited by the ship's contract, which all crew members were required to sign. Because of the resistance to allowing women on board, many female pirates did not identify themselves as such. Anne Bonny, for example, dressed and acted as a man while on Captain Calico Jack's ship. She and Mary Read, another female pirate, are often identified as being unique in this regard. However, many women dressed as men during the golden age of piracy in an effort to take advantage of the many rights, privileges, and freedoms that were exclusive to men. 18th century pirates, 19th century pirates, China Sea pirates of the 20th century. In fiction, while most fictional and dramatic depictions of pirates have been male, some notable female pirates have been depicted. Animation Emeraldas from the anime Space Pirate Captain Harlock, Galaxy Express 999, and Queen Emeraldas by Leiji Matsumoto, Nami and Nico Robin among others. Other female pirates in the series of Bo Hancock and her entire crew, the Kuja Pirates, Yonko, Charlotte Linlin, Alvida, Perona, and Jewelry Bonnie. Revi from the manga and anime series Black Lagoon. Space Pirate Sheila from Korean anime Space Thunder Kids. Captain Marika Kato of the Ben 10 Maru from Bodacious Space Pirates. Comics Dragon Lady depicted in Milton Caniff's comic series Terry and the Pirates was inspired by Lai Choi-san. Jinmi Dark from Aoiki Yasuko's Sons of Eve manga series. Black Boots from Mary Hanson Roberts' graphic novel Here Comes a Candle. Marquis Spinneret Mindfang from the webcomic Homestuck. Film in AMP TV Morgan Adams as played by actress Gina Davis from the 1995 film Cutthroat Island. Elizabeth Swann from Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean films. Mistress Ching from Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End film. Angelica from Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides film. Anna Friel as Elizabeth Boney in Sci-Fi Network's Neverland. The surprisingly curvaceous pirate from the 2012 animation The Pirates, in an adventure with scientists, and Bonnie is played by Clara Paget in the pirate-themed TV series Black Sails. Literature Bullet from Robert E. Howard's Conan short story Queen of the Black Coast and related media. Mary Jackie Faber from the young adult novel Bloody Jack and its sequels. Art Blast Side, a.k.a. Piratica, Little Goldie Girl, and several others from Tanith Lee's Piratica series. Miss Ely, a Chinese woman pirate captain in Miss Ely by Arthur Ransom. Ezra Del Mastro and Zamira Drakisha from the second novel in the Gentleman Bastard sequence Red Seas Under Red Skies by Scott Lynch. Nancy Kington and Minerva Sharp in Pirates by Celia Reese. The surprisingly curvaceous pirate from Gideon Defoe's The Pirates series of books. Ema from A.S. King's young adult novel The Dust of 100 Dogs. Peg Polka Dot from Julia Donaldson's picture book The Troll. Theatre Ruth from the operetta Pirates of Penzance. Video games Elaine Marley. Faris from the video game Final Fantasy V. Isabella from the Dragon Age video game series. Fina and Ica, among many others, from the pirate-themed video game Skies of Arcadia. Tetra Princess Zelda from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Elizabeth Ramsey in Age of Empires 3. Seth Balmore from the video game Lost Odyssey. Risky Boots from the Shantai video game series. Catalina Arantzo from the video game Uncharted Waters: New Horizons. Patty Fleur from the PlayStation 3 port of Tales of Vesperia. Brigid from the video game Fire Emblem: Genealogy of the Holy War. Governor, Pirate Princess Olivia from the video game Fantasy Life. Multiple media and other depictions. Multiple fictional depictions of Anne Bonny and Mary Read. Elena Duggan in The Seas of Firenwala.